Would you get an NFT of a tattoo? Well, the founder of RektGuy and a whole bunch of other people that hold the NFT are about to get one once the floor hits 1 ETH. OSF, who is the creator of RektGuy, already got his tattoo booked. They're going to get it here right away. We are at 0.93 ETH right now for RektGuy floor price. Once it hits 1 ETH, they're gone. They're going to get it. So let's jump into what's happening with RektGuy, where they came from, and how they got there. They all started off with DGens, I believe it was. The NFT Evenings had a pretty good one here, so breakdown of it. So basically, like, RektGuy was started back in May. So in May was the time when NFT and crypto Twitter took a huge kicking. You know, we went from $3,000 ETH all the way down to $1,000. So everyone got wrecked. Everyone changed their Twitter handles to wrecked. And then, you know, that's when OSF launched his RektGuy. Everybody was wrecked. And then so this is some of the NFTs that he's looking at here. I think they look pretty decent. You know, not too bad. But then who created it? So then it keeps going. But then all of a sudden Snoop Dogg bought one, and they pumped. And there's a whole bunch of people that pumped, that bought them. And that's it. They ended up going and going. Yeah, and that's really it. So, but the magic here was before RektGuy. They had this failed. They called it. This is like they even called it. They called it the DGen. It was a DGens access pass, and this is it here. You can see. So what did they do? They just had a bunch of write-ups about NFTs and crypto and everything like that. So basically, everybody would sit there looking at their phones, sweating because the prices are going down. And it lost a lot of steam, and they didn't end it, they didn't rug it, but they did build a new one and gave a lot of. They made a new framework so that they could give some value back to the original DGens owners. So DGens all got, not all of them, but I think some of them got access to minting some RektGuys, and then the RektGuys ended up taking off. So it was one of the stories of like a dead NFT project that came back through hard work, perseverance, and now they're back at it. You know, OSF's got a pretty large following. You'll see him on Twitter a lot. He's always on there talking about stuff, and he's always on GM NFTs or GM Web3. So he's a Rug Radio host. He's a smart guy. He's got a lot of good information. So, you know, people listen to him. People like him. He's got 175,000 followers. Pretty decent. Either way, yeah, RektGuy. Stay tuned for the whole one ETH tattoos. Pretty excited to see it. You know, they do some cool stuff, right? So you look at this. They have their own show now called Rekt Radio, and basically what they do is every show that they do, they raffle off an NFT, and part of the NFT raffle is usually a Bored Ape or a CryptoPunk, and it's all powered by Rollbit.com. So they're basically raffling off the chance to win $100,000. They even have like a Fidenza in here. That's crazy. Those are that's like 100 ETH. Good for them. So, anyways, they're doing a lot of good stuff. I've always appreciated his banter back and forth on the podcast. I listen to him quite a bit. And you know what? I tell the people here all the time what I own and what not. I own a bunch of stuff that went to zero. I got a couple other things, but I did buy a RektGuy at 0.5. So it did 2x, and it was, I don't know, I've had it for maybe a month or so. So not bad, but, full disclaimer. All right, we're going to get into the crypto market summary here, where we're going to track a whole bunch of different metrics. So what are we seeing here? Well, it's pretty flat. Got a black mic. You can see that it's flat. It's $894 billion market cap. Not too much going on there. Shitcoins, what's going on in the shitcoin world? Love this shit, pun intended. Damn, we're getting some friggin' volume back. What's this? FTX is back in the building or what? Good for them. Good for them. Bunch of weird stuff in here. Barack Obama, why are you in there? Barack Obama. 2.5, 11456. So we're seeing some volume back in shitcoins. We've seen some volume in NFTs as well over the last 24 hours. So we went to 26 million. The big thing here was Blur, right? I don't know what happened with Blur here, but I don't know. I seen NFT statistics talk about some of that. The fact that they're not paying out royalties and this and that. So I don't know. We do take the wash trading off. All the trades that are suspected wash trading, we filter them out because they don't really give a good indication of what's going on. What do we got here? Oil prices, seeing kind of normal stuff here, 50, 70. Downward pressure, which is good for the cost of living, I would say. Yep. And then the bonds here, S&P's down a little bit, under 4,000. Dixie's kind of around that 104, been around that 104, 105 for a little while. That is the U.S. currency against a basket of other currencies, so it just shows how strong it is. Lots of the times you find if the Dixie gets way too high, a lot of people won't want to invest into the American ecosystem with American money because it's cost so much more for that dollar change, you know. But then we do track these bonds, right? The 10-year and the 2-year are the major ones. We do have the 30s and whatnot in here. We have the whole curve. But we're still seeing that inversion. Still there. And then floor prices. So I took out some floor prices. This isn't going to be indicative of what we typically have, but I guess it kind of is. We're seeing 267. Average was probably in the last little bit 264. So we're a little above average. We're coming up on prices. So this is just floor prices that we're looking at. Goblin Town's coming down a little. MFers all right. Rug Radio Genesis. Yeah, these guys need to be updated. I pull these numbers at like 6 in the morning. There was a big pump before that, or after that. Ether Orcs, still good, man. There's some good purchases there. I gotta get some more of these. I keep saying that, but God, just don't. And then what do we got? Consortium Keep, of course. Consortium keeps coming pumping again. Yeah, they've been at low threes for a little while here, but now all of a sudden we see like all this shitcoin volume down here starting to pump up again. You can kind of see that the price of that thing coming. They also released some new ones. What do we got here? Sandbox is back down to below 1, just barely. But anyways, that's what we're looking at. So we're seeing that, and here we go. Another day, another dollar. Let's set your intentions for the day, and let's get it. All right, ciao for now, guys. Peace.